Assurance. I give my baby assurance, crooned popular Nigerian musician Davido when he was reassuring the love of his life, Chioma, about his commitment to their relationship. But as we go to the polls in 2019, Nigerians are looking for assurance. Assurance of a good working healthcare system, education, 24 hours power, and the list goes on and on. One of the political aspirants is promising #Assurance 2019. My name is Isabella Akinseye, and this is Politico, Politica, politics for everyone.
Politico, Politica with Isabella Akinseye.
Today on Politico Politica, we will be looking at the emergence and increase in the number of young people going into politics seeking elective office. We'll also be discussing the big plans our guest has for Ekiti State should he be voted in. Let's meet our guest. He is a seasoned entrepreneur, youth advocate, and community mobilizer. As a member of the Not Too Young to Run Youth Next movement in Nigeria, he was a leading aspirant in the Idiosi local government chairmanship race in Ekiti State. As an avid believer in the possibility of a greater Nigeria, he has initiated a handful of development projects in his community aimed at raising the standard of living of his people. He studied public administration and political science at Babcock University and underwent an extensive executive training at Mutual Surface in Pretoria, South Africa on security hardware. Prior to joining politics, he was the logistics and research manager of Ade Dads Entertainment Limited, a security consultant company he managed for years. He is the managing director of Tro Global Limited. He's also a director at Ciliat Holdings with investment in real estate. He's currently the PDP candidate for the Ekiti State House of Assembly for Idiosi Constituency 1. He is Tolu Roland Olanrewaju, or popularly known as Tro. Tolu, welcome to Politico Politica.
Thank you very much, Isabella.
So the Not Too Young to Run, that is our topic for today. What made you get involved in that movement?
Passion for change. We, the youth, are the leaders for tomorrow. So for our tomorrow, we're taking action today.
So what lessons did you draw from that experience?
It's just left for we, the youth, to know, okay, it's high time for us to actually get the change we actually want. I just want to make policies and legislation and let the government know, both at the state and federal level, the sensitiveness of the youth, their welfare and their responsiveness.
Were there any challenges you faced during that movement? What political lessons did you learn that you're actually using today?
Time will tell, and we need to serve. Before you can lead, you need to serve. You need to serve the people. You need to let them, you need to find out what really they want. When you realize what they want, then you can get the change they are looking for.
Okay, so what will you make of the increased numbers of young people joining the political race like yourself?
Like I said, we the youth are the leaders of tomorrow. 63%, above 63% of youth are participating in the election, are the ones that actually do the voting of the election. Less than 40, and we have about 70% of them living below 1 square meal per day. 70% of them are living below poverty. We, the youth, are just being used by politicians as political thugs when we are the ones that are actually making the change.
So you're saying young people have a duty to submit themselves for elective positions and not just be political thugs. But what about young people who are saying, I have my PVC, but does it really count? I'm not going to put myself at risk.
Like I said earlier, we're taking action today for our tomorrow. You can't just expect change with just your PVC. You need your PVC, and you also card carry member. You need to participate in what is going on around you, your constituency, your local government. When you participate, you can have an idea of what they really want at the constituency. If you don't have this, if you don't take these steps, if you don't participate, there's no way you can expect any change.
So you're 29 years old. Some would argue that young people don't have the experience. They're politically naive. They're inexperienced. What are they bringing to the table? What will your response to them be?
We don't need all the experience. I have what it takes to make a change. I have what it takes to make a change. You don't need all the experience. I've been to my constituency. I've been in this for a while. I grew up serving my dad, and the first civilian governor of Ekiti State, Governor Adebayo, I had a relationship with them. Governor Segun Onitu as well. Even with the present administration, Governor Ayefayose, I've learned a few things from them, and we the youth have what it takes to change. I personally have what it takes to make the change. I've started doing a few things in my constituency, looking at the welfare of the people, which is very, very important.
So you've learned from the elders. Some will say that, then what are you bringing to the table? What's new? If we've already written off the elders, then that means you're no different.
We need the voice. We the youth need the voice. I want to be the voice of the youth. We need to make policies at the state, at the federal level, that can actually accommodate the youths. We need the voice at the state and federal level. That's what we need.
And what will your message be to young people watching and saying, I also want to get involved in politics, but I don't know where to start from. I don't have a father I can serve under. I don't know anybody, but I have this desire to lead, and I don't want my age to get in the way.
Participate. Get your voter's card. Register at the party and know what's going on at the ward level. You start from the ward level, you know what is going on there. You go for their meetings. There are little things, there are basic things they need at the meetings. Make them available for them. Speak to them, encourage them, let them know there's hope for them. They would believe in you, and before you know it, you are there already.
Thank you, Tolu.
Yeah.
So there you have it. Participate at the very basic level, at ward level. Go out there, participate in the elections, participate with your PVC. That's all we can take on our topic of the day, hashtag not too young to run. But we want to hear from you. Go on Twitter and tweet at us at PP with Isabella. And you can also check out Politico, Politica on Facebook and Instagram. Make sure you use the hashtag Politico, Politica to make your view count. We want to hear from you about your views on hashtag not too young to run. We'll be going on a quick break, but when we return, Tolu will be letting us in on his journey into politics. You don't want to miss that.